Hey guys, we are back, and in today's video we will talk about how to prevent separation anxiety. A lot of our clients were concerned that this can be a real issue when they go back to work after spending so much time with their dog in self-isolation. So we are going to give you 6+1 tips on how to prevent this, and here we go! Don't let coronavirus turn your routine upside down. Although we know this can be challenging, but try to keep it as close as possible. Keep walkies at similar times. Aim to do at least one long walk a day, even if you have a garden. Feeding time. Try to keep same timings, but remember you can spice up meal times using the ideas from our previous video. Try to avoid spending every second of the day together with your dog. Don't take your dog to work every day. Don't let your dog to be constantly around when you're working. Most likely it won't help you to focus on your job anyway. Ask yourself, whose desire is it to be always together, yours or your dog's? Your dog won't benefit from constant attention and may become unable to relax when left alone, so don't be selfish. Work from a different room. Make sure your dog is in a separate area of the house. They should find it easier to relax if you are not around. You can start by practicing having them in a room next door, as we did with Nova. Use a puppy gate or door to make sure they stay in the room. The best if you can have them completely separated, for example, work from upstairs whilst they relax downstairs. Your puppy will always find this easier after a good amount of exercise. Keep a bit of privacy. Don't let your dog follow you around everywhere. Do you think this is a sign of a strong bond? Do you think this is cute? Do you encourage this behavior? How do you think your dog will be okay alone for hours if they cannot even exist without you for a minute? So let's change perspective. Do you think this is cute? Teach your dog to relax alone. If it's needed, just ask them to stay, or if they want to follow you, just use a puppy gate or a door as mentioned in a previous point. Control your playtime. Don't let your dog decide what you want to do in your free time. Does this look familiar to you? We don't ask you not to play with your dog, but it's very important to do it in your terms. This will not only help to prevent separation anxiety, but will also determine who is in charge. If you let your dog control your time the way they want, they may find it difficult to handle when you're no longer around to play with. Invite them to play whenever you are ready. As playtime is a form of reward, make sure you use it wisely and grant it only when your dog is in the right frame of mind. Just think about it this way. If your child wants to play at the wrong time, let's say meal or bedtime, will you allow them to do that? Once again, we would like to emphasize that we do want you to play with your dog, but you should choose when. Relaxation work. Create a safe place for your dog. This can be their bed, crate, mat, but most importantly, it has to be a place for them and only for them. Work with them to teach them how to relax in their safe place. This is a very important step, so we will upload a whole episode to give you a full guide and provide you with all details to make sure you're rewarding the right behaviors at the right times. Don't ever use their safe place as a punishment. Your dog needs to see this as you look at your cozy bed. Don't use your sofa, bed, or any other furniture you'd have to share to be their safe place. Claim your space. Don't sleep together with your dog. As much as we all love to do that, especially when they're teeny tiny, this will result into two things. First, they may find it difficult to settle by themselves. Second, you can surely say goodbye to your healthy sexual life and comfortable nights. Don't allow them on furnitures without permission. Apart from the fact that it helps you to be a pet leader, It also promotes them to be able to relax on their own using their safe place. Again, we are not telling you not to cuddle with your dog on the sofa or bed, but it should happen when you invite them. Encourage your dog to sleep in their safe place. This can be near your bed if it makes you feel any better. Let them come up with your permission. The goal is for your pup to understand it is your call and not theirs. Just as all the previous points, this will also help them to relax without your constant attention. Each of the points we spoke about might look negotiable, but they are all a piece of a puzzle that creates the bigger picture. Following these will give a better chance to your pup not to be traumatized when you suddenly disappear going back to work. These were tips for prevention, but if you think your dog already started to develop a mild separation anxiety, here are some extra steps you can follow on the top of the previous points. Practice going out and coming back. Try to leave regularly for a few minutes every day. Don't acknowledge your pup when leaving or arriving. Why do you think it's important for your dog to know you've left? By giving them kisses, hugs, and goodbyes when leaving will only create unnecessary excitement that makes your dog anxious. Wait for them to settle in their safe place and leave without any fuss. You will see the difference. Have you ever tried coming home ignoring your dog? Greeting them in excited state of mind will only promote and nurture further excitement. Instead, try to treat them as a plant and wait for them to settle before giving any attention or affection. We know this is extremely difficult as a human, but we promise if you try it only once, you will immediately understand the huge difference it makes.
Separation anxiety is a very broad and sensitive topic, and these steps are only for prevention or cases with very mild symptoms. If you think your dog already developed a strong separation anxiety, our next video will help you with specific advice on how to manage that. So stay safe, guys. Bye.